Good morning, family, and welcome to today's Lessons for Life. Today is Monday, March 2nd, 2009, and we've moved into the book of Deuteronomy and Deuteronomy chapter 1 this morning. And as I was reading through, and as you read through, I encourage you always to read through it for yourself, see what you get from it. But as I was reading through, I saw now that Moses is really speaking to the children of Israel before they go into to take over the land of Canaan. And he's actually, it sounds like a pep rally or some kind of a motivational talk like I've watched on many war movies. But he's basically, in order to get them really motivated to go out and defeat the Canaanites, he's going over and just remembering many of the victories that they've already been through, and even some of their setbacks or some of the failures that they've experienced, and knowing why they experienced those failures. But what we see him doing here is just really going over from the beginning of the different things that has transpired between them and now to this point where they're on the brink of going entering into their promised land. The many things that the Lord had did for them and helped them to do and to accomplish. So what I got for that and want to share for Lessons for Life is, even if we want to motivate our own selves and get ourselves to that next level, because as we keep advancing, we keep growing, we want to keep going to the next level. But in order to motivate our own selves, we could just look back at the many victories that we've experienced in the past, and even just a lot of times we kind of forget some of the things that the Lord has brought us through or the Lord has done for us, and those things are perfect, just like Moses is using here. Those things are perfect to help us to even motivate us to get us to our next destination in life. So that's something I just want to share. It's not even, it's just an observation of what Moses was doing, and something that we can do just to get ourselves motivated, just to get ourselves revved up to go and do the stuff that we need to do. But really just taking a step back, looking at the different things, looking at our lives, because many times you could say, you didn't think you was going to get through this, but here you are today watching, the Lessons for Life, and you obviously got through whatever that was. And if you keep going over those different things of, the Lord brought me through this, the Lord brought me through that, He brought me through this too, and then whatever challenge or thing that you might be facing today, this can just, tomorrow this can be added to your list of things the Lord brought you through, and then this will help your story, even your motivational speech to yourself, get even longer and longer. But you'll see, we can follow the same pattern that Moses is doing with them, and as far as just rehashing, going over different things, the different successes that they've experienced. Like I said, even too, the setbacks or the things that was done wrong, that but yet still they're at the point where they can go into their promised land. So even though even though there was things that were done wrong, that's still motivating too. That even though there were things that were done wrong, they're still at the brink of entering into their promised land. So that even helps to motivate you to the next level too. So that is what I want to share for today's Lessons for Life. Create yourself a wonderfully blessed day today, and we will talk again tomorrow.